Ladies and gentlemen, the two rival warlords eyeing the hearts and votes of West Bengal have met today. Can we just put out that picture of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Mamata Banerjee meeting each other this evening? Now, this was a courtesy call, ladies and gentlemen. But let me assure you, that is where the courtesy ended, in that room. In the backdrop of the Sandeshkhali scandal, we know what was to come when the Prime Minister landed in the state. Yes, by then the man at the center of the storm, Shahjahan Sheikh, had been arrested. But that wasn't going to temper the Prime Minister's attack on Mamata Banerjee, and it didn't. The attack was personal, it was piercing. In his 30-minute address at Arambagh, Prime Minister Narendra Modi pulled no punches. He said Mamata Banerjee should hang her head in shame. He accused her of shielding Shahjahan Sheikh. And he targeted the India alliance for keeping mum when the women of Sandeshkhali were making these rape charges. Listen in.
टीएमसी ने संदेश खाली की बहनों के साथ जो किया है वो देखकर पूरा देश दुखी है, आक्रोशित है। टीएमसी के नेता ने संदेश खाली में बहनों बेटियों के साथ दुस्साहस की सारी हदें पार कर दी। जब संदेश खाली की बहनों ने अपनी आवाज बुलंद की, ममता दीदी से मदद मांगी, उन्हें बदले में क्या मिला? मुख्यमंत्री दीदी ने, बंगाल सरकार ने टीएमसी के नेता को बचाने के लिए जो भी कर सकते थे पूरी शक्ति लगा दी। बीजेपी के दबाव में आखिरकार कल बंगाल पुलिस ने आपकी ताकत के सामने झुक करके उस आरोपी को गिरफ्तार करना पड़ा। टीएमसी का ये अपराधी नेता करीब करीब 2 महीने तक फरार रहा।
Even the staunchest of Prime Minister Modi's critics will say his attack on the TMC was not unjustified. The Trinamool Congress's handling of the Sandeshkhali situation has been, well, suspect to say the least. First, in the case of the attack on the Enforcement Directorate team, and then over the claims of land grab and sexual harassment by multiple women. For 55 days, ladies and gentlemen, by the looks of it, the state made zero effort in nabbing Shahjahan Sheikh, despite the grave allegations against him. Instead, the party kept making some very strange comments. Abhishek Banerjee, for one, saying that the court had tied the hands of the Bengal police, hence there was no arrest, or TMC spokesperson saying that the BJP is only keeping this issue alive for the Prime Minister's visit. At one point, they had even called all the testimonies that women were giving media houses in Sandeshkhali ghost stories. They called it an RSS conspiracy and that these women were paid 5,000 rupees to speak untruth. Honestly, the Congress, the Trinamool Congress that is, dug their own grave with these statements. And these statements and remarks could come back to haunt Mamata Banerjee and her party in the upcoming election. The Sandeshkhali situation has the possibility of hurting Mamata Banerjee's image as a pro-woman leader. She and her party are being accused of turning a blind eye towards crimes which were committed, especially against women, by her own supporters. Then there is also a comparison being made to Nandigram and Sangrur. Mamata Banerjee made her name in politics by fighting for villagers' causes in Nandigram. We know that. And in Shingur as well. And when her party leader was accused of grabbing land from villagers in Sandeshkhali, she went deadly silent. Now, Sandeshkhali will be the fulcrum of the upcoming elections. Question is, will it prove to be the Waterloo of the TMC? In the last Lok Sabha elections, the race was close. The TMC had won 22 seats and the BJP had won 18. Has the TMC lost the battle of narratives ahead of this election? Now, while Prime Minister Modi's attack on the TMC today majorly concentrated on Sandeshkhali, he also slammed the TMC over corruption. Take a listen.
टीएमसी के मंत्रियों के घर से नोटों के ढेर निकल रहे हैं, नोटों के ढेर। और ऊपर से यहां की सरकार केंद्रीय जांच एजेंसियों को भी जांच करने से रोकने के लिए हर हथकंडा अपना रही है। यहां के मुख्यमंत्री भ्रष्टाचारियों को बचाने के लिए धरने पर बैठ जाती है। अब मोदी इनकी मनमानी चलने नहीं दे रहा, इसलिए मोदी को टीएमसी अपना दुश्मन नंबर 1 मानती है। मैं आज बंगाल को वादा कर रहा हूं, मेरी गारंटी है, ये लूटने वालों को लौटाना पड़ेगा। ये मोदी छोड़ने वाला नहीं है।
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time that the Prime Minister has spoken on Sandeshkhali, a scandal that has now been brewing since January 5th. It was the BJP and the media's sustained pressure that ultimately led to the arrest of Sheikh Shahjahan and complaints finally being filed, and rape complaints as well. This is a fit case to illustrate why a strong opposition is needed both in the centre and in the state.